Ma'am.
Ma'am.
Today we go, Today we going to discuss a case study about the regulatory compliance in food packaging by the regulatory standards like FSSAI, BAS and ISO. So FSSAI is the Food Safety and Standard Authority of India. It is the basic license or approval for the any food products. Without this license, the product cannot be accepted. In food packaging, we have to check the FSSAI license number, and it is the basic requirement for any of the food product. If they start any food industry, the license of FSA is very important, and we have to check that in every packaging. Consumers should be aware on these FSSAI and these regulatory standards. So ISO is the Indian Standard Organization. Um, these regulatory standards plays an important role in the packaging of the food products and exporting the Indian food products.
Yes. So, what is food packaging? It is an essential material for protecting the food from contamination, maintaining its quality, and providing basic information to the consumers. So, what does the FSSA do in this packaging? So, actually, it ensures the packaging material is safe and food grade materials. It prevents the migration of harmful chemicals into the food, regulates labeling requirements, protects consumer health, and promotes hygienic packaging practices all over the food industries. So, why the key packaging requirement are important? Because the packaging materials must be free from toxic, and the labels must contain the allergies of the food inside, and the label must contain the product information, ingredients, expiry date, and nutritional details of the food product. Hence, the role played by FSSA is very crucial in packaging.
And then I proceed to BAS. BAS means Bureau of Indian Standards. Bureau of Indian Standards, what they do? They do in food packaging, like has a responsible for quality checking and FSSAI cross check license cross checking. Importance of BIS. In BIS, important is ensure quality and reliability of packaging material and establish specification plastic, glass, metal, paper packaging and promotes consistency in packaging quality. Enhance consumer confidence. Benefits of BIS: improved product protection, reduced risk of contamination, standardized manufacturing practices, better market acceptance. For example, BIS provides standards for plastic food containers, glass bottles, metal cans, and conjugated packaging bottles. And then a key BIS standards for material. We have many material like plastic, metals, and paper board. And then for plastic, specific BIS code for our codes applied to raw material like polyethylene. That code is IS 10146 and PVC IS 10114 and polypropylene 1019 1910. This codes indicates the which material used in this food product. Indicates metal for metals round open and top sanitation cans must be followed IS 9396. And the paper and flexible material, they use IS 10171. These are the codes that applied to the material packaging material. For we have to understand better why BAS complaints matters. First of all, is a Toxicity prevention. Ensure that no heavy metals and dyes harmful material that leach into food product. And hygiene and safety. The BIS Bureau of Indian Standard Food Safety Standards mandatory and test for migration and thermal resistance. Regulator approvals. You can't legally sell or transport or distribute packaging in food in India without aligned with IS, BIS as well as FSSAI.
So, coming to ISO standards, it is an regulatory body that ensures food safety and quality. So, here we have two major ISO compliances, that is ISO 22000 that controls food safety hazards throughout the supply chain, and food safety and management system, and ISO 1001 where the quality of the management system is being recorded. And the benefits of ISO systems are they are international recognition recognized, and they improve the food safety. So, coming to the case study, uh, it is the Nestle's Maggie noodles recall that has happened in 2015. Nestle faced a major challenge when concerns were raised regarding the lead content in the food in the packaging. So strict compliances with food regulation has been implemented, and recall has happened during that time, and it actually increased the awareness of food recall and also the testing of food ingredients for each batch. Thank you.
So these regulatory compliance are important for any recall or for exporting our Indian foods. So these regulatory bodies play important role in the food products and as well as in packaging. Thank you for sharing your points based on this case study. Thank you, students.
Thank you, ma'am.